I think his name, what was it, OT?
A Mexican OT.
Yeah, that said the N-word.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there ain't no pass. You don't get to be all bad. You know, I'm cool with the homies. No, bro.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, I can't speak for Mexican OT, but what I will say is that, I don't know what it's like in Georgia, but in Texas, a lot of us were saying it growing up. And I think it wasn't until I started going to open mics that I realized, like, oh, I don't think we're supposed to be saying it.
Yeah.
But I was so enclosed, like I was so.
But were you saying it around blacks or were you saying it around in your community?
No, like with black, like.
Oh, yeah.
You think there wasn't no black people where I grew up?
No, I'm just saying.
We weren't saying. We weren't like saying it. Oh, like oh, I heard this on TV. Like let's just say it. Like it was just like saying bro or like the thing. But once I started kind of going outside of my own neighborhood, my own like circles, then I started realizing like, nah, you're not supposed to be like saying.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's why like I kind of get where OT's coming from, but at the same time like, yeah, I mean I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna speak for OT and like be like he shouldn't have said this, should have said that.
Right.
But like I somewhat understand what he was saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
Only because it's like where we're growing up, everybody was saying it. Like white kids were saying it where I was growing up with other black kids.
Right.
And like maybe some of the black kids didn't like it, but like nobody was saying nothing. Like for the most part, like it was okay.
Right.
There as kids. Now as we grew up and started going into different circles, I think it was on us to kind of like
realize that that ain't cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make a career saying this on stage. You know, like, you know.
Joke stealing. Where are you on joke stealing?
That's horrible. That's worse. That's
because it's kind of split. I've heard people say, "Look,
well, Mexican saying the N-word is just a little bit worse than joke stealing."
So joke stealing right below said it. Because I've heard, different people say,
it might even be worse. Like at least when you're saying the N-word, you're not stealing someone's joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think the N-word. That's. But now, in seriousness though, because I've heard different comedians say different. It's like, hold on, if that's not the only joke, or tell better jokes, and then there are some people like, nah, bro, you can't do that. You cannot take someone's material, and even if you try to dress it up, even if I'm talking about a bird, you can't come back and say it was an owl, even though I was talking about an eagle and have the same premise.
I think that you're gonna cross premises no matter what with people.
Cause your mind's a lot alike. I mean,
but you like if it's like it can get a little like sketchy where you're like, well they're similar, but it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Like but if it's a little too similar, like just change it.
Yeah.
Like like you brought up the joke I did about aliens earlier.
Yeah.
There's a comedian out of Texas, the local guy. Not trying to down talk, like I'm not trying to be like he's not famous, but like, he's a comedian who like showed me where he was like first I think he tried to say I stole his joke.
Right.
Cause the first few words were the same where we're saying like, oh yeah, I believe in aliens, but like I don't believe in them.
Right.
But then his joke goes kind of this way and mine goes that way. But it was similar enough to where like I never did the joke again. I took it offline. Right. I'm like, you know what? It's too similar.
Right.
And I like man, I think I'm creative enough. I could think of something else, like whatever, you know?
Right.
But I think that if it's like close enough, one of y'all has to stop doing it.
Right.
If you're a good comedian, you're gonna come up with something funnier anyway, like you know, the next joke. But like, don't. And I think older comics fight about that more than nowadays because now it's like I post it first, I said it first. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like even, because how do I know, like if a comic in Ohio has a joke similar to mine.
Right.
But I never heard his joke or he never posted his joke and I posted mine, well like, I didn't steal it.
Right.
We had a similar joke ideas maybe, right? Now, if somebody posted a joke and then I just started doing that joke word for word, now that's an obvious steal.
Right.
That's heinous, chop his head off.
Right.
But back in the day, I think older comedians struggled with that kind of stuff more because they used to sell each other jokes. I don't think people do that in my generation.
Right.
I think that was like an old school thing. So people could be like, hey, you stole that joke for such and such. And they could be like, nah, I bought it.
I bought it.
Yeah.
Right. Have you ever had a joke stolen?
Yeah. But it was like local, and it was like not even a good joke. I don't even remember how it went, but I didn't trip. My buddy Wes Corwin gave me the best advice on that. He's like, man, if they're stealing jokes, they're gonna run out of jokes to steal someday.
Right.
They're gonna burn out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wrote a good joke worth stealing, you got it in you to write another good joke.
Mm-hmm. Do you write for other comedians?
Nah, but me and other, like if I'm hanging out with comedians and they want to talk shop and be like, hey, help me out with this bit I'm working on.
Right.
Hell yeah, I'll help them write, and they'll help me write. Felipe Esparza's helped me out write. Like he'll hop on a phone call with me and help me.
Who?
Felipe Esparza.
Okay.
He'll help me like you know, cut
Said
it
the
out
joke,
and
yeah.
say the joke and stuff, yeah.
Now that you've made it, how have you been able to deal with fame?
I don't think I'm good at whatever level of fame I have, but I mean, I don't know. I don't like that people have opinions on, like serious opinions or like serious accusations on me. They don't know who I am. They might have seen me on a video for 45 seconds.
Right.
And they want to comment that like, oh, he probably voted for Trump, or oh, he probably voted for Biden.
Did you?
Like, I didn't vote.
Oh, okay.
Which is probably worse.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
both people hate that, you know what I mean? But I'd rather get hate for the truth than get hate for an assumption.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, like I just, that's the only part of fame I don't like, is when people just comment real serious assumptions or accusations on me, and they don't, off of one video, you know what I mean? 2 videos tops, like, man.
How has it changed your life?
When I'm home, I don't leave my house no more.
Really?
Yeah. I don't trust, sometimes, like, I love my fans.
Right.
Like I said, like, they've given me everything, like, and I'll always love anybody who's helped. But at the same time, man, like, I've read so many ignorant ass comments that sometimes I'm at a Walmart and somebody will come up to me and be like, hey, you that guy? And yeah, and then there's a it feels, even though it might be 5 seconds before their next question, it feels like an hour before. I don't know if they're gonna ask me for a picture or if they're gonna compliment me, or when they take long to say the next thing, I'm like, this person has so many questions they want to ask about so much bullshit I don't want to talk about. And I'm like, which way? Like, what comment have you left before, bro? And I almost just want to walk out and be like, man, f off, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, like, then other people come up and they're just like, yo, bro, I like your stuff. And I'm just like, oh, thank God. Like, it's such a relief for them to just say something so quick and so nice.
And be gone.
And just be gone, yeah. Because other people, I'm like, what do you want to talk about, bro? Like,
Right.
What is it that you really want to say?
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before 2 something.